question numbers 1, 2, 3. These 3 questions are based on blood relations. M is the mother of J, J is the brother of T. Now, M is the mother of T, J can be written like this. M is the mother of J, J is the brother of T. Now, this J is the brother of whom? J is the brother of T. T is the son of D. As T is the son of D, as of now T is the son of M, T is the son of D as well. That means M and D are married couple. And D is the brother of, and D is the brother of whom? D is the brother of Y. D is the brother of Y, and L is the mother of Y. D is the brother of Y, L is the mother of Y. That means D and Y are the children of this L. K is married to L. L is a female. K is married to L. K is the father of both D and Y. D has only 2 sisters. As D is having 2 sisters, that is one is Y and one more person, that person is also the sister. D has only 2 sisters and no brother at all. Then question number 1. If D is the brother of C, if D is the brother of C and C will be here, then how is C related to T? Now T's father is D, father's sister is aunt, and it is given in choice 3. Then question number 2. As per the given information, how is J related to L? Yes, tell me how is this J related to L? J is here, L is here, L's son is D, son's son, that is grandson, choice 5. Question number 2, it is choice 5, grandson. Next one, question number 3, as per the given information, how is K related to M? How is K related to M here? M is here, M's husband is D, husband's father, spouse's father, father-in-law, that is given in choice 3. Now question numbers 1, 2, 3, 3, 5 and 3 are the choices. Then question number 4 onwards. Now in this question number 4 onwards, tell me what is given here. 7 friends, namely P, Q, R, S, T, U and V, will be attending the screening of 7 different movies, namely Finding Nemo, Tangled, Shark Tales, Rio, Lion King, Frozen and Snow White are the 7 different movies given, not necessarily in the same order from Monday to Sunday, isn't it? Then followed by some of the conditions in this one. Now what is condition number 1 here? Now Monday to Sunday, first Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Hence in total 7 days, 7 different persons and attend for 7 different movies. Then condition number 1. As tell me what is condition number 1 here? R will attend the screening on Thursday. R is on Thursday, hence R here, that is fixed. R is on Thursday. And T will be attending the screening of Tangled. Now T is what? T is Tangled. Next one. Only one person will attend the screening between Tangled and Rio. Tangled and Rio, how many persons here? There must be only one person, isn't it? Between Tangled and Rio, there must be exactly one person, and Rio is here. And between Tangled and Rio, who is attending before whom is not clearly given, hence we have taken the 2 possibilities, Tangled and Rio, Rio and Tangled. The next one. Only one person attend the screening between Tangled and Rio. Both Tangled and Rio will be screened on any one of the days after R. After R, on any one of the days means what is the only possibility here? If Rio is at this place, then Tangled will be here, or if Rio is here, then Tangled will be here. Done with this? After R and alternate places. And S will attend the screening immediately before Q. S is immediately before Q, and S will attend the screening on any of the days before R. S is on any one of the days before R, hence tell me how many possibilities do we have? We have some 2 possibilities. What are those 2 possibilities? S and Q can be like this, that is one possibility. And the second possibility is what? And the second possibility is now S on Tuesday and Q on Wednesday and R is on Thursday, isn't it? And the remaining 2, Rio and Tangled, and similarly Rio or Tangled on the alternate days. Done with this? The next one. As of now we have 2 possibilities. Then T is what? T is Tangled. You will attend the screening immediately after Frozen. U is immediately after Frozen. Frozen and U must be adjacent to each other. U is immediately after the Frozen. If Frozen is here, can Frozen be at this place? Now I am talking about condition number 1. Now in this case one, Frozen cannot be on Monday, because if Frozen is on Monday, then U must be on Tuesday, which is not possible. And Tuesday, can Frozen be on Tuesday? If Frozen is on Tuesday, Wednesday can be, yes, U, there is a possibility. Can Frozen be here? If Frozen is R, then U can be Rio or Tangled, isn't it? Rio and Tangled. And you will attend the screening immediately after Frozen. You will not attend the screening for Rio. Now clearly given. Now T is Tangled, that is clearly there. As T is Tangled here, if you take Frozen at this place, then U will be here. If U is here, as T is Tangled, then T will be here, then U is Rio. But as information clearly given, you will not attend the screening for Rio. As you will not attend the screening for Rio, hence Frozen cannot be at this place. Are you following this one or not? Then Frozen cannot be R and it cannot be U. Then what is the only possibility left over here? Frozen must be Q, and this is Frozen Q, and U must be here. U is immediately before this Frozen. Then again coming to this one, Frozen. Now can you take this Frozen at this place? The same case. Now if you take Frozen at this place, U cannot be at this place. Frozen cannot be here, Frozen cannot be here, Frozen. Now Frozen can be at this place. If you take Frozen at this place, then what happens here? Frozen must be immediately followed by U. If U is here, then as U cannot be Tangled, then T will be here. If T is Tangled, then what happens here? U is Rio, but as information U cannot be Rio, that is false, isn't it? Hence Frozen and U cannot be here. And similarly, if you take Frozen at this place, then U will be here. If U is set, T will be here. T is Tangled and U will be Rio. Again the condition is invalid. Hence in the second case is not possible, because there is no possibility to this as Frozen and U. Clear now? Hence now we are left with only one case. Then what is the next information here? U will not attend the screening for Rio. P will attend the screening of Snow White. P is Snow White. Tell me where should this P? Now P must be here on Saturday, because that is the only thing left over here. P is Snow White. P attends on Snow White. Next one. Only one screening will be held between Rio and Lion King. Rio and Lion King, there must be exactly one. If Rio is here, Lion King must be here, which is not possible. Because if Rio is here, then Tangled must be here. Hence, as tell me what is the final thing we have left over here? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday. This is what we have. Then on this one, Monday, as tell me what is the order we got as of now? Now the order is on Monday, it must be S and Q, S and Q. Next one, and Wednesday is what? Thursday is what? Thursday is R, and this is Q, U, and U R, and this will be U, and next one, and why is P here? Now V. Where is this V? R will attend the screening on Thursday, and T will attend the screening Rio, hence Rio and Tangled. As Rio and Tangled is here, then Rio must be here, then Tangled will be here. If Tangled is here, this must be T, and between Rio and Lion King there must be exactly one, then Lion King must be at this place, isn't it? Rio and Tangled there is one, Rio and Lion King there is one, hence Rio must be in between these two. Then U, and this Frozen must be where? This Frozen is Q, because U is immediately below this Frozen. Only one person attend the screen between Tangled and Rio. Both Tangled and Rio will be after R. S will attend the screening immediately before Q. S is immediately before Q. S will attend the screening on any one of the days before R. U will not attend the screening for Frozen. U is not Frozen, and U will not attend the screening for Rio as well. U Rio is also ruled out, and P will attend the screening of Snow White. Now this P is Snow White, hence P must be here. If P is here, and this Snow White must be here. If P and Snow White, then who is the person left over? V is the person left over. V is Rio. And only one screening will be held between Rio and Lion King. S will not attend the screening of Shark Tales. S cannot be Shark Tales, since this R is Shark Tales. Then what is the movie left over here? The only one movie which is left over is Nemo, and that must be on Monday. Clear now? And this is order SQ, UR, VPT, and the order is Nemo, Frozen, Lion King, Shark Tales, Rio, Snow White and Tangled. Now this is about question numbers 4 to 9. Then after this question numbers 4 to 9, then 10 to 14. Now these question numbers 10 to 14 are based on what? These are based on input and output. 10 to 14 input and output. Now in this input and output, tell me what is the logic here? Now in total how many elements? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In total we have some 10 elements, and step 5 has been declared as the final output. Then compare the input with the final output, step 5. If you compare these two, paint, map, lace, hail and cure, these words, how many words are there? 5 words. These 5 words are arranged in the descending order. And again the numbers 23, 36, 42, 61, 89 are arranged in the ascending order. Words in the descending order followed by all the numbers in the ascending order. Then now 10 elements are there, we are having 5 steps, which implies that in each step exactly one element has been arranged, isn't it? Then 2 elements, one is the word and the other one is what? The other one is the number. Next one, now cute. Now cute is at this place, cute is coming to the first place. Then what is the number here? 23 is arranged at the last place. In step 1, the least word arranged at the first place and the least number arranged at the last place. And in the further steps, what happens here? Cute shifted to the second place in step 2, third place in step 3, fourth place in step 4 and fifth place in step 5. And similarly this 23 shifted to the 9th place in step 2, 8 in step 3 and 7 in step 4, finally 6th place in this one. And followed by this in each step, after this cute, then hail, next one lace and next one maps and next one is paint. All these words are arranged at the first place, and further in the further steps these words were shifted to the next position. And similarly here the numbers 23, 36, 42, 61 and 89, all these numbers are arranged at the last place, and further these numbers were shifted to the left hand side. Clear now? And the method is what? As cute is coming to the first place, 36 map, paint, 42 are going to the second place, which implies that the method is shifting. The method is shifting. The logic is words in the descending order, numbers in the ascending order, one word, one number, one word, one number are arranged. Word at the first place, number at the 10th place. Done with this 10 to 14? Then next one. After this question numbers 10 to 14, then 15 to 20. Now in this 15 to 20, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are seated around a circular area at equal distance between each other, but not necessarily in the same order. Some of the people are facing the center while some of the persons are facing away from the center. Clear now? Among these 8 persons, some are inward and some of them are outward. Whenever some people are inward and some people are outward is given, then the first information what we are supposed to look at is whether any person is facing towards the center or away from the center, given or not, should be checked out first. Clear now? Then in this one, first we should search for any person facing the center or away from the center. Then now this is where the condition is started here. R sits out to the right, R sits to the immediate right of S. Both R and S face the same direction. V sits out to the left of R. 3 people between V and T, and a Q sits to the immediate left of V. Neither Q nor U is an immediate neighbor of S. Both the immediate neighbors of Q face opposite directions. U sits second to the right of Q, and both the immediate neighbors of P facing the center. W sits out to the right of P, both U and Q face the same direction as T. Now if you observe here, now the entire information, there is no information about any person facing center or away from the center. As there is no information about this one, then we are supposed to take 2 possibilities, isn't it? Assuming one of the person is inward and one of the person is outward. Now sir, 8 persons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now sir, what is the first information? Tell me. R sits to the immediate right of S. Now I am taking S at this place, isn't it? Now if S is facing towards the center, S can be towards the center or away from the center. No information given about any one of these persons, hence I am taking one of the possibility. Now S is facing the center, that is the first case, and in the second case S is facing away from the center. If S is away from, this is case 1 and this is case 2. Then tell me, now as S is facing towards the center, R sits to the immediate right of S. Now in case 1, R must be here towards the immediate right of S, and in case 2, R is here. R sits to the immediate right of S. Both R and S facing the same direction. Now in case 1, S is facing the center, then R must also facing the center. In case 2, S is facing away from the center, R must also be away from the center. Both R and S face the same direction. V sits out to the left of R. Now in this case, R is facing the center, V sits out to the left of R, V is here. Now in this case, R is away from the center, V sits out to the left of R, V must be here. V sits out to the left of R, only 3 people between V and T. Now among these 8 persons, 3 people in between V and T is nothing but they are opposite to each other. As V is here, T will be here, and in the second case, V is here, T will be here. Only 3 people sit between V and T. Q sits to the immediate left of V. As Q is to the immediate left of V, either Q can be here or here, and similarly Q is to the immediate left of V, Q can be here or here. There are 2 possibilities in each of these cases to this Q. Neither Q nor U is an immediate neighbor of S. Neither Q nor U is an immediate neighbor of S, Q cannot be here. Neither Q nor U is an immediate neighbor of S, Q and U cannot be here. As Q cannot be at this place, hence where should this Q? Q must be here only. The only possibility Q is here. And similarly in this one also Q cannot be here, hence Q must be here. And what is the information here? Q sits to the immediate left of V. As Q is to the immediate left of V, V is facing the center. As Q is to the immediate left of V, V is away from the center. Then only Q sits to the immediate left of V. Next one. Neither Q nor U is an immediate neighbor of S. Both the immediate neighbors of Q faces opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of Q are V and this person, these two are opposite. V is facing the center and this person is away from the center. And similarly, both the immediate neighbors of Q face opposite. V is one person and who is the other person? This person is facing away from the center. Both the immediate neighbors of Q inside the center. And these 2 persons must be to opposite direction, this person must be inside. Both the immediate neighbors of Q are facing towards in the opposite directions. Next one. U sits second to the right of Q. As U is seated second to the right of Q, U cannot be at this place, clearly given. As U cannot be here, hence U must be here. If U is here, U sits second to the right of Q. U sits second to the right of Q, this Q must be away from the center. U sits second to the right of Q, U cannot be here, U will be here. Now this U is seated second to the right of Q, Q must be facing towards the center. U sits second to the right of Q, both the immediate neighbors of P facing the center. Immediate neighbors of P are facing the center. In the first case, tell me whether P can be at this place. If P is here, one of the immediate neighbor of P is Q. As this Q is facing away from the center, hence both the immediate neighbors of P facing the center is completely ruled out, isn't it? Hence where should this P? P must be in between V and S. Now P is here, immediate neighbors of P are V and S, both these 2 persons are facing towards the center. And similarly in this one, now P cannot be at this place because both the persons are away from the center. And P, can P be at this place or not? S. If P is here, immediate neighbors of P are facing the center, then U must also be facing the center. Done with this? Then immediate neighbors of P face the center. W sits out to the right of P. As W sits out to the right of P, W sits out to the right of P. 1, 2, 3, this is the only place left over here, W. Now in this case, where should this W? W must be here. And W sits out to the right of P, that means P must be away from the center. Then only W sits out to the right of. Now in this case, now P is already facing towards the center. Now W is here. Now this W is thought to the left of. Thought to the left of P but not thought to the right. And this case is completely ruled out. Are you following this one or not? With the help of the last information, the second case is invalid. Both U and Q face the same direction as T. U, Q and T are facing the same direction, out of which Q is away, hence T must be away, U must be away. Clear now? Hence whenever there is no information about any person facing center or away from the center, then let us assume 2 cases. One of the person is facing the center and the another one is away from the center. Now this is about question numbers 15 to 20. Then 21 to 25. First write down this arrangement, question numbers 21 to 25, coded inequalities. S, then 26 to 28. Now question numbers 26 to 28. A small paragraph followed by A, B, C, D, E and F were given. Some of the statements will be given and they were rated as A, B, C, D, E and F. In the recently held IBPS PO tied to examination has given some questions of this model only. Paragraph followed by some of the statements and followed by the questions will be like this. Which among the following A, B, C, D, E and F is or are an assumption or a conclusion, inference, strengthening the argument, supporting the argument, in line with the argument, weakens the argument, all these type of questions will be there, isn't it? Contradicting the argument and so on. Isn't it? How many questions you got from this one? There are some 3 questions given in the examination. Gurtunda ledan? Chesara mari? Now in that examination, those who have done this critical reasoning, those students could able to score 26 marks, around 26 to 28 in the reasoning section. And those who haven't done this critical reasoning were left with 20, around 20. And some of the students were left at 17 to 16 and 17 range. 16 and 17 range, the persons who were stuck at this one, they could not able to clear this input and output. Those who haven't done this input and output, they have ended with 16. Now those who have done with this one, they have ended with 20. And those who have done with this critical reasoning as well, 26 to 28. Isn't this is the only scoring area, this one and your general awareness. Now quant, maximum you can score up to 5 marks, isn't it? 5 to 10 in between. 5 that too, 3 questions on number series were there and it is okay, face saving to you. 3 questions, most of the students could able to score those 3 out of 3 because there is no option to score another marks. Hence we have spent most of the time on that number series only, isn't it? Hence you could able to score 3 marks on this one maximum. Most of the people could able to score 2 at least 2. And the cutoff will be around 3 to 4 in that quant section. Huh? Reasoning 11, 8 to 11. 11 8 in between. Clear now? Then coming to this question numbers 26 to 28. Now let us discuss about this question numbers 26 to 28. Now in our earlier sessions also I have kept most of, okay, we have discussed about this critical reasoning and the importance of that one. Still you people are leaving these critical reasoning as if thinking them they are English type of questions. Then in this one. Now what is the information here? Country A framed a new law last year. Last year this country A framed a new law. According to that law, what is that one? Which all, according to that law, according to which all foreign students, here he is talking about all the foreign students, must be deported, must, underline this word must. That means by hook and crook those persons must be deported to their own land, deported back to their native countries after finishing their college coursework. Now the country has brought a new law under which no person after completing their studies can be staying there. All those persons should go back to their own countries. And this means that now they would not be able to secure employment here. As of now, from here onwards they could not able to secure employment here just for studies only. Then overall enrollment this year would therefore dip by more than 85% in our university. Now this is the statement made by whom? Statement made by the dean of a university in country A. Now the dean of a university in country A stated that because of that law, this year, okay, a dip of around 85% in the admission in the university. Do you know? When there was no law of this sort, then more and more people used to come and join in that university. As that law is there, hence what happened to this one? Now people are not showing interest to join in that university. Why? Because there is no option of working there and they have to come back, isn't it? Then there exists a huge competition. Then check out A, B, C, D, and F. Now whenever these type of questions were given, rather than going through the questions, first analyze these statements A, B, C, D, and F, whether it comes from an assumption, conclusion, and so on. Then what is the first one? There exists a huge competition between citizens of country A and foreign students to get into best colleges of there exists a huge competition between citizens of country A and foreign students to get into best colleges of country A. Is he talking anything regarding this one, best colleges of country A? Isn't it? No information about the, isn't it? How these persons are, whether these persons are very much interested to get into those universities or not. But whereas, what we can infer from this one is most of the students who are going for abroad studies are going for what? Are going for job purpose. After completing that course, these people are very much interested to get into the jobs. Hence, most of the people are enrolling into that university. As this option is left over, hence 85% of these people enrollment will come down. Why? Because there is no option of this one. అవునా కదా, ఇంతకు ముందు వీళ్ళందరూ ఎందుకు వెళ్ళేవారు చెప్పండి? ఇంతకు ముందు ఈ యూనివర్సిటీలో విపరీతంగా జాయిన్ అయ్యేవారు. ఎందుకు జాయిన్ అయ్యేవారు? స్టడీస్ అయిపోయిన తర్వాత జాబ్ చేసే ఛాన్స్ ఉంది కాబట్టి. ఇప్పుడు జాబ్ చేసే ఛాన్స్ లేదు, మళ్ళీ వెనక్కి చేయాలి కాబట్టి అప్పుడు ఏమైపోయింది? యూనివర్సిటీలో ఎన్రోల్మెంట్స్ బాగా తగ్గిపోయినాయి. 85% తగ్గిపోవడానికి కారణం ఏంటి చెప్పండి? వాళ్ళు అక్కడ జాబ్ చేసే ఛాన్స్ లేదు కాబట్టి. హెన్స్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్ఫరెన్స్ వీ కెన్ డిరైవ్? Now most of the people who are enrolling in those universities are going for job purpose. That is the inference that can be drawn. అది ఎక్కడ నిల్చుంటే దాని గురించి మాట్లాడచ్చు. But whereas here he is talking about the competition between the colleges of country A, but yes, nothing has been specified about this one. Choice statement A is ruled out. Second one, forcing the foreign students out would lead to draining out of some of the best brains in the industry, leading to economic losses in the long run, isn't it? Now this is what? This is an effect of the above thing, isn't it? Now what is the above thing here? The law is there. What is that law? These persons cannot work here. That means they have to go back. If these persons are going back, then some of the very good students are not, there won't be any chance for those persons to work in their country. Hence what is the effect of this one? In the long run. In the long run, what happens here? As most of these intelligent people are leaving out this one, hence leading to economic losses in the long run. Why? Most of these intelligent brains are leaving that country. And this is an effect of that law. If the question is about effect, you can opt for this choice. Then, thousands of students competing for placements in country A. Now here he is talking about placements. In country A, render many citizens jobless or compel them to settle for lower jobs. Thousands of students competing for placements in country A render many citizens jobless. Many citizens means here he is talking about whom? Here he is talking about the citizens of that country. As more and more outside people or foreign students are competing for the jobs in that country, then what happens here? Hence there is no chance or opportunities for the citizens of that country. Hence this is the reason why the government has brought this law. Hence this is what? This is the cause. Cause or a reason. What is the reason behind this one? Why they brought this law? Because more and more outside foreign students are competing to get the jobs, and there is no possibility for the citizens of that country, isn't it? Now sir, after this Trump has come into this power, he has done the same thing. The next one, country A has the most number of sought after colleges. Is he talking anything regarding the number of colleges? This is ruled out. A majority of students in the university comprised of foreign students. Yes, what can we say about this one? A majority of students in the university comprised of foreign students. Can you say anything regarding this one or not? Yes. How to infer this one? Because of this law, 85% of what? Enrollments will come down. Why? Because most of the people are not joining in this one. Outside people are not joining. That means around 85% of the students belong to outside, that is foreign students. And this can be inferred. And what is E? E is an inference. Then illegal immigration, is he talking anything regarding this immigration? No, F is ruled out. Clear now? Hence out of this A, B, C, D and F, we could able to categorize this. And the B is what? B is an effect or and C is a cause or the reason, and finally E is an inference. Then question number 26, then go through the questions. Which of the following is true if the statement made by the dean of the university is definitely true? Which of the following is true if the statement made by the dean of the university is definitely? What is the statement made by this one? 85% enrollments will dip because of that one. Then what happens because of that one? Because of that brain drain will be there, isn't it? Hence intelligent people are going out. forcing the foreign students out. Would lead to what? Would lead to, would in the long run, economic losses will also be there. Then what is your answer here? Only B, that is choice 3. A majority of students in the university comprised of, this is an inference we have already done, isn't it? No, sir. Then 27. What is 27 here? Which of the following would weaken the policy decision? Policy decision of deporting foreign students from country A after finishing their college work. Yes, what is your answer here? Now, weakens the policy. What is the policy here? The policy is asking these persons to leave this country. Now, weakens means there will be a negative effect of this one, isn't it? What will be the negative effect here? By doing so, in the long run, the economy will comes down. Hence, what is your answer here? Again, B is the answer. The same statement can be asked in these two ways. Then, weakens means contradicting the above statement. What is the law here? The law is not to allow any outsiders to work in this country. Then because of that one, what happens here? That law is weakens. Weakening means there is a contradicting effect. What is the contradicting effect here? Then people will go from this country. Then next one, question number 28. Which of the following represents a reason for the government? Yes, what is the reason here? Reason or a cause, it is nothing but C. Then you can directly opt for C. Done with this? C, that is choice 4. And this is how to work out these type of questions. Without analyzing this A, B, C, D, E and F, if you directly go into the questions, there is every chance of confusing within the choices. Done? And 26 to 28. Then 29 onwards. Now question numbers 29 to 30. Now 29 and 30 is based on what? Directions. Yes? 29 and 30, shall I explain this one, directions? Anyone please? 29 and 30. Then question numbers 31 onwards. Now question number 31. Yes, what is given in question number 31? The annual cost borne by company X. Company X, it again comes under critical reasoning. The annual cost borne by whom? Borne by this company X towards the medical reimbursement of its employees has considerably gone down in the past few years. In the past few years, what happens here? In the past few years, the annual cost borne by company X towards medical reimbursements has come down, isn't it? Why the medical reimbursements will come down, tell me here? Because the employees, medical reimbursement means most of these employees, if they fell sick, then what happens here? They will claim for that medical expenses. Now the medical expenses are coming down. What could be the reason behind this one? That means the employees of this company X are doing what? Are focusing more on their health, isn't it? They are more health conscious. Of its employees has considerably come down, okay, gone down in the past few years. Which of the following can be a reason? What could be the reason here? These people are not claiming for their medical reimbursement. That means these people are not, okay, falling sick, as they are not feeling sick. Hence, let us check out the choices. The government has now. Now the government has now, is there anything behind this one? The government has now made it mandatory to give monetary rewards to the employees. No, sir. Here he is talking about what? In the above thing he is talking about company X. Here he is talking about the government, and that is straight away ruled out. Then choice 2. Whatever choice here, last year company X discontinued the practice of providing medical insurance to its employees. Now the medical insurance is there or not? It is there. But where the claims were less. And this is again ruled out. Third one. The city in which company X is located has recently been declared free from the viral disease called EMOCA, which was prevailing there for more than 2 years. Earlier there used to be, okay, this effect because of that one, these people felt sick and the medical expenses were more, reimbursement were also more. But yes, what happened is here, now from the last 2 years these persons are suffering with this one. Now it has been declared free from this viral disease, as there is no viral disease in this one and the medical expenses are coming down. Whether this could be the reason or not, we cannot definitely say this is the reason, but whereas it could be one of the reason. Next one, what could be the next one? Fourth one here, company X has allowed the employees free access to its gym and has also set up an employee health assistance center for 2 years back. And next one, it has been made mandatory for all the employees to submit their medical checkup reports at the end of every financial year. Is this the reason? No. Hence, what is your answer here? Third one is the answer. Now, question number 31. Then 32 to 37. Yes, question numbers 32 to 37. Now, it is based on now seating arrangement. A, B, C, D, W, X, Y, Z are seated in a straight line. 8 persons A, B, C, D, W, X, Y, Z are seated in a straight line, but not necessarily in the same order. Some of them are south and some of them are north. Now, it is not clearly specified how many of them are north and how many of them are south. And same direction means one person facing north, the other one will also be north, and opposite means one is north, the other person must be south, and vice versa. Then Z faces north clearly, again only 3 people sit to the left of Z. A and D are immediate neighbors of Z. X sits second to the right of D. C sits second to the left of W. W and D are facing the same direction. Y is an immediate neighbor of W, and immediate neighbors of Y face opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of Y faces opposite directions. Next one, persons seated at the extreme ends face opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of D face same direction, and so on. And both the immediate neighbors of W face the same direction as B, isn't it? Now, this is what the information we have. Now let us start working on this one. Then in total, how many persons? 8 persons. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 persons are there. Now, these 8 persons are seated around in a row. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, why are we taking this the second case? Because there is an information. What is the information here? Immediate neighbors, isn't it? Immediate neighbors is there. Immediate neighbors means both A and D are immediate neighbors of Z. Whether A is to the left of this one or right of this one is not clearly given, hence we have 2 cases in this one. Then coming to the first one, Z faces north and Z faces north, and only 3 people sit to the left of Z. 3 people sit to the left of Z, Z is here and Z is facing north. Now, in the second case also Z is here, Z is facing north, only 3 people sit to the left of Z. A and D are immediate neighbors of Z. As A and D are immediate neighbors of Z, if A is here, then D will be here, or if D is here, A will be here. There are 2 possibilities. A and D are immediate neighbors of Z. X sits second to the right of D. As X is seated second to the right of D, now here D cannot face towards north. If D is facing north, A and X must be in the same place, which is not possible. Hence, D must be facing south. X sits second to the left of D. X sits second to the right of what? X sits second to the right of D. As X is seated second to the right of D, this D cannot be facing towards south. If this D is facing towards south, X and A must be in the same place, which is ruled out. Hence, D must be facing north. X sits second to the right of D. X is seated second to the right of D. And similarly, here again, D cannot face north. This D must be facing south. Then only X will be here. X sits second to the right of D. Next one, C sits second to the left of W. C is seated second to the left of W. W faces the same direction as D. Now, C is seated second to the left of W, and as of now, no information regarding this. C sits second to the left of W. Tell me what are the different possibilities. Can C be at this place? If C is here 1, 2, 3, W must be here, which is not possible. Or C cannot be here, because if C is here, W must be here, which is not possible. C cannot be any one of these places. Can C be at this place? If C is here 1, 2, 3, W must be here, which is not possible. Then what is the only possibility here? C must be here. And C sits second to the left of W, then W will be here. If W is here and C sits second to the left of W, this W must be facing towards south. Are you following this one or not? And C sits second to the left of W. W afterwards. As of now, this is the case we are taking, isn't it? Then, and W faces the same direction as D. Here D is facing north, W is facing south. Hence, these 2 persons are opposite direction, and the first case is completely ruled out. Clear now? Now, we are left with only one case, the second case. What is the second case here? X sits second to the right of D. X is seated second to the right of D, and C is no. Now, if W at this place, then C will be at this place, W and C, isn't it? Then W is facing towards which direction? W is facing north, and W faces the same direction as D, W and D are facing the same direction, C sits second to the left of W, as C is seated second to the left of, as there is one more path. Next in this one, in the second case if you take here, and Y is an immediate neighbor of W, as Y is an immediate neighbor of W, if you take Y at this place, then what is the other possibility here, and W at this place, W here, then C will be here, then where will this X, and X sits second to the right of this, X is here. Now W is, Y and W are immediate neighbors, that is not at all possible. Is it possible here? Not possible, hence this case is ruled out. Done? Now we are left with the second case. Now C sits second to the left of W, C cannot be at this place, if C is here, W must be here, not possible, and if C is here, then W is there or not? If C is here, W can be here. If W is here, then W is facing north, then C will be here, and then Y will be here. Are you following this one or not? Then if W is here, W and D are opposite directions, here they are opposite, but where they should face same direction, hence W cannot be at this place. As W cannot be at this place, tell me what is the only possibility to this W? W is adjacent to A. As W is adjacent to A, then who is the person left over here? And C is the person left over, C is here. As C is here, and C sits second to the left of W, and this W must be facing south, C sits second to the left of W, Y is an immediate neighbor of W, Y is here. If Y is here, then who is the person left over here? B is the person left over, and immediate neighbors of Y face opposite directions. Immediate neighbors of Y are W and C are opposite, W is south, C is north. Next one, immediate neighbors of Y opposite, person seated at the extreme ends face opposite direction. C is towards north, X is towards south, opposite. And next one, immediate neighbors, person seated at the extreme ends face opposite. Immediate neighbors of D face same direction. Immediate neighbors of D are what? B and Z. Now these two persons are facing the same direction. And next one, both the immediate neighbors of W face the same direction as B. Both the immediate neighbors of W facing the same direction as B. B is facing towards north. Immediate neighbors of W are A and Y. These two persons are also facing towards north. Clear now? And this is the final arrangement wherein how many persons are facing towards north? 5 persons north and 3 persons are facing towards south. Now this is about question numbers 32 to 37. Then let's write down this final arrangement. Then question number 38. Now in this question number 38, tell me what is the information here. And again this is again based on a critical reasoning. Now airline A, the newest in the field, has cut its fare, in some cases almost by half, in an effort to, what is the main reason behind this one? To surge ahead. Surge means going forward, increase, to surge ahead of its competitors. Now sir, initially they have started with this one. What is this one? They have cut down the prices. Now if you observe here, most of these companies these days are starting with the same strategy, isn't it? Now you might have come across this one, Uber Eats. While launching this Uber Eats, they have completely given what? They have completely given 50% on the entire, isn't it? On the entire charges. On the entire price they used to give 50% off. And again at the same time, Zomato these days they have also started with this one. And competitor to that one is what? Uber Eats. And they have started with this one as well. And followed by whom? Followed by these Panda people also started with this, isn't it? Food Panda. And see here, as these persons here, this is the new company. The new company has cut down the fares by half, in almost by half in an effort to surge ahead of its competitors, which involves some of the biggest airlines of the country. Now who are the competitors here? Among those competitors, one of the biggest airlines of the country is also there. As the airline is new, it does not have any experience, then such a stunt likely to fail in a matter of days, as people of the country are more bothered about the quality. And this is the statement made by whom? This is the statement made by the manager of airline X, one of the leading airlines of the country, isn't it? Now this airline A has started with this price cutting strategy. Now this airline X and which is one of the major airlines, leading airlines of the country. The manager of that X airline X has made a statement. What is the statement made by this one? As the airline is new, they do not have any experience, and with this inexperience, now they have come out with this stunt. Now this stunt is going to likely to fail in a matter of days. What is the final judgment made by this person? This stunt is going to fail in some days, in a matter of days. In a matter of days means in a very few days. ఇంకా ముందు కొద్ది రోజుల్లో ఈ స్టంట్ ఏదైతే ఉందో అది ఫెయిల్ అయిపోతుంది అన్నాడు. ఎందుకు ఫెయిల్ అయిపోతుందని చెప్పండి? బికాస్ నౌ ద పీపుల్ ఆఫ్ దిస్ కంట్రీ ఆర్ మోర్ బాదర్డ్ అబౌట్ ద క్వాలిటీ రాదర్ దెన్ ద ప్రైసెస్. దట్స్ వాట్ ఈ స్టేట్మెంట్ ఇస్. Then, which of the following weakens the statement made by the manager? Weakening the means whatever the statement made by that person, that statement must be opposite. Now, something should happen opposite to this one. That means then only it is weakening the opposite. That means showing a proof that this cannot happen. What cannot happen? This will not fail in a matter of days, isn't it? Then check out the choices here. Choice, tell me. The manager of airline X has been unable to substantially increase the sale of the airlines. Is he talking anything regarding this one? No. Now we should focus on what? Now we should focus on the statement made by the manager of this airline X and how to counter this one. Then choice 2. The service provided by airline A is not comparable with its customers, competitors. Now sir, here nothing has been specified about whether they are comparable with the competitors or not. This is again ruled out. No other airline has reduced its fare. Now, to lessen the gap between the fare and this one. Now, with the help of this one, third one, we cannot counter the or weaken the statement made by the manager. Then fourth one, just 2 days after announcing the offer, airline A is already booked for the next 3 months. Now, next 3 months. Now, sir, what is the statement made by this person? In the next few days, very little days, isn't it? In a matter of few days. In a matter of few days, this is going to be failed. But as here, what happened here? Just 2 days after announcing this one, now sir, all the tickets were booked for the next 3 months. That means they are not going to fail in few days. Whether it is countering this one or not, then what is the answer here? Choice 4 is the answer. And this is how to look into these type of questions. Done with this? Then 39 to 43. Now question numbers 39 to 43 is not required at all. 39 to 43. The next one 44 onwards. Now question numbers 44 to 49. Yes, question numbers 44 to 49. Syllogisms. Any question among these 5? Then question number 50. What is question number 50 here? Now in this one, question number 50, the government of country X is all set to tighten the norms for importing poultry from country Y. Now this X, it is all set to tighten the norms. Earlier, okay, they haven't done that one, but as now they are imposing some conditions. They are tightening the importing of poultry from country Y after around 10 years of hassle-free import. Hassle-free import means free import. There were no problems in that import as well. After those 10 years, now this is the first time where they have started or thinking about to tighten this one import duties. What could be the reason behind this one? And which of the following may be a reason? Why, tell me what is the reason here? Earlier in the last 10 years, they haven't done anything. They left it completely free. But as now, they are tightening the imports. What could be the reason? Why they are tightening the imports? Because there may be some effect because of this one. Hence, they are doing that. Then what could be the effect here? Some people are of the opinion. Now here he is talking about some people, isn't it? Some people means how many? Few people, or at most. No information about this one, that is completely ruled. That the goods imported from country Z. Again he is talking about country what? He is talking about country Z. Now nothing has been specified about country Z, that is ruled out, isn't it? Then second one, the norms of quality check of goods have been the same for the beginning for the poultry imported from. Is this the reason why they have done this one? No, though the norms were the same, if the norms were very good, no need to change that one at all, isn't it? Doesn't mean that as the same policies we are following from long many years, we cannot change, isn't it? Unless and otherwise they are not accepted as of now. Then Now sir, fundamental rights, now fundamental rights, what happened to our fundamental rights? They are continuing since our independence. As we are following them from long many years, there is a necessity to change? No. Hence choice 2 is ruled out. Choice 3. Experts have recently suggested that the traces of genetically modified feed. Experts, here he is talking about expert. Now the difference between choice 1 and choice 3. In choice 1 he is talking about some people. Among those people, whether those people are qualified people or not is not clearly given. But whereas here, experts have recently suggested that the traces of genetically modified feed obtained in some of the poultry goods imported from country Y, he is talking about country Y only, can be very harmful if consumed by humans. If they were consumed by humans, they will be very harmful. As they are harmful, hence these people have decided not to let the imports as it was earlier. ఇంతకు ముందులాగా ఫ్రీగా వదిలేయడానికి కుదరట్లేదు అంటున్నాడు. ఎందుకు చెప్పండి? ఆ ఇంపోర్ట్ వీళ్ళు వాడుతున్న ఫీడ్ వల్ల ఏమవుతుంది? ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ వస్తున్నాయి. అది తినడం వల్ల వీళ్ళందరికీ ఏమవుతుంది? వీళ్ళందరికీ డిసీజ్ వస్తుంది. Isn't it? Hence choice 3 could be one of the reason. Fourth one, country M, a neighboring country to X, also enforce. Just because one country has enforced this one, we are not supposed to do that, and it comes under comparison. And fifth one, most poultry farms in country X are dependent upon the government for subsidy as a poultry. Here he is not discussing anything regarding this, why the imports from country Y has to be checked out. Hence what is your answer here? Choice 3 is the only answer. Hence the advantage with these type of questions is that you can eliminate the choices. Finally you will be left with only 1 or 2, and between those two you can definitely choose your answer. Done with this? Now earlier the same case, when the mad cow disease is there, how many of you heard about that one, mad cow disease? Mad cow disease and winner, and now in UK and all those European countries, this mad cow disease is there. At that time, now those governments have completely banned importing this beef from the Asian countries, assuming that because of the feed these Asian countries people are using to feed these animals is because of that what, mad cow. A mad cow దీని వల్ల వస్తుందని వాళ్ళ assumptions తో వీళ్ళన్ని బ్యాన్ చేశారు. Earlier it was not the case, but now they have stopped this one. Clear? And this is about question number 50. Yes, anything else left out in this paper? Paper number 33, question numbers 1 to 50. Next. Number series, any doubts in those? Question numbers 80 onwards. Yes, question numbers 80 to 84. Tell me any doubts in this? 83. Now question number 80, what is the answer here? 80? No, sir. Now 4 started with 4 and ending with 1209. As the numbers are increasing at a very fast rate, it must be under which category? It must be under product or combination. It does not come under product because 4 and 13 cannot be related, hence it must be under combination. And in the case of combination, we should always check out what? We should always check out for the highest pair, 42, 131, blank and 1209. Yes, tell me what is the answer here? 42 and 131. 42 into how much? 42 into 3. 42 into 3 is how much? 126 plus how much? Plus 5. Now here in this one, 13 into 3, 39 plus 3. Now here into 3 plus 1. Now if you observe here, into 3 is common, 1, 3, 5 odd numbers are added. And the next one into 3 plus 7. 131 into 3, how much is that? 393, 393 plus 7, 400. Sarbendan? Yes, what is your answer here? 400, that is given in choice 1. Question number 80, it is choice 1. Into 3 plus 1, into 3 plus 3, into 3 plus 5, into 3 plus 7 and so on. Then next one. Question number 81. 7, 9, 21, 51, 107. Now sir, as the numbers are increasing at a very smaller rate, it must be under difference. Plus 2, 9 and 21, tell me what is the difference here? 9 and 21, the difference between these two? 12. Plus 2 plus 12. 21 and 50 plus 30. Next one, 51 and 107, 56. Now 2, 12, 30, 56 can be written as, now this 2 can be written as 1 square plus 1, and 12 can be written as 3 square plus 3, and 30 can be written as 5 square plus 5, and 56 can be written as 7 square plus 7. Isn't it? And now what are the numbers here? 1, Here the difference is 2, difference is 2, 12, 30, next one is 56. After this 56, the next one must be 9 square plus 9. What is 9 square plus 9? 90. 107 plus 90, 197, that is choice 4. Or rather than taking this way, now you can take this 2 as 1 into 2, and 12 as 3 into 4, and 30 as 5 into 6, 56 as 7 into 8, next one is 9 into 10. You can work out either of these two cases. Or with the difference also you will get the answer. Internal difference you can take 10, 18 and so on. Now there are 3 to 4 different ways of solving this question. Done? This is question number 81. Then question number 82. Now 82, tell me what is the answer here? 24, 25, 38.5. Now 38.5 is there means, now there is a point. When can you have this point? Only when it is multiplied with 0.5, 1, 1.5 and so on. Then tell me, 24 and 25. How can you express this one? 24 and 25, 24 into 1 plus 1. And 25 and 38.5 into 1.5. Into 1.5 is so much? 37.5 plus 1 is 38.5. Clear now? Next one. Now 1, 1.5, this is into 2. 76 plus 1, 78 plus 1. Next one is into 2.5 plus 1. And finally it must be into 3 plus 1. Yes, what is into 3 plus 1? 196 into 3, 200 into 3 is 600, and 4 into 3, 12 should be subtracted. 600 minus 12, 588, plus 1 will be 589, choice 4. Done with this? Into 1 plus 1, into 1.5 plus 1, into 2 plus 1, into 2.5 plus 1, into 3 plus 1. Then question number 83. Yes, tell me what is your answer here for question number 83? 11, 19.9 and next one. 11, 19.9, 28.1. If you observe here the numbers are increasing at a very smaller rate, hence we should go for what? We should go for the difference. Now again the numbers are in the decimals, hence remove the decimal by multiplying the numbers with 10. Now this 11 will be how much? 110. Next one 199. Yes, what is the next one here? And 281. Next to 281 is what? 281 next will be 356. After this 356 and a blank followed by 485, right? A blank followed by 485. Now these are the numbers. Then 110 and 199, what is the difference here? 89. 199 and 291, what is the difference here? 82. 82 is the difference. And what is the next difference here? 75 is the difference. Now 89 and 82, the difference between these two is so much? Minus 7. Next 82 and 75, the difference is minus 7. 75 minus 7 is so much? 60, 68. Hence 356 plus 68. Then tell me what is your answer here? 424. Now 424 is the number. As you have multiplied the numbers with 10, now we should divide this by 10. Hence 42.4. 42.4 it is given in choice 4. Then question number 84. 17, 22, 33, 52 and blank and 122 are the numbers. 17, 22 and so on. 17 and 22 plus 5, 22 and 33, here it is 11, 33 and 52, what is the difference here? 19. 5, 11, 19. As 5, 11, 19, this 5 can be written as 2 square plus 1, and this 11 can be written as 3 square plus 2, and this is 4 square plus 3. Next difference must be 5 square plus 4. What is 5 square plus 4? 29. 59 plus 29, 81. 81, that is given in choice 3. Done with this paper? Or else you can go for the difference also. 5 and 11, the difference is 6. Next difference is 8, 11 and 19. Next one is 10 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12. Difference of differences, you can get the answer. In either way, you can work out this. Done with this? And this is about paper number 33. And the next is